I'm managing at least one lead a day, which is great. And they're better quality leads. And
Yeah.
I'm Kerry. I own and operate Haven Education. We're based nationally across Australia and we support early childhood services to be compliant, remain compliant. We look at quality, we look at compliance, and we support them to be the best that they can be, essentially meeting them where they're at right now.
And what problem did you have that made you reach out to the program?
I felt that I was a lone consultant and I was working with a lot of services, but I really wanted to branch out a bit further and just reach more people. I know that people really wanted help. I was rushed off my feet, so I knew the support was working. So I really wanted to be able to reach more people, but do it in the right way and do it ethically. So I wanted to find out how I could run my own account to make sure that I was getting in front of the right people and to make sure that I wasn't targeting the people that don't necessarily need the support.
Did you have any hesitations before, reaching out and coming to the program and what got you over the line in the end?
I think Brandon's marketing approach actually reached out to me. I like the to the point kind of advertising, and I really liked that he just kind of called you out and said, if you need the help, we're here, and this is how we're going to do it. And I liked that I could learn how to do a skill myself. And quite rightly, I'm the best person to do that in my own business because I'm going to give it 100% and I'll just keep going until it works. And essentially, that's exactly what it did. I wasted so much money on agencies
Yeah.
and even ones that I sat with in their like onboarding call for over an hour, where I felt that they really then understood my business. And then the crap that they were sending me, I was just like, what even like,
Yeah.
I don't even get what that is. Like it's just like they Googled childcare consultant and just went with the cookie cutter kind of
Yeah.
approach.
Well, no,
I
that's what
think I
happened.
spent
Yeah.
overall about $7,000 on different agencies over the first kind of 18 months, and I got zero from that.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
No, it's terrible.
I
And then
just can't believe it.
and then you're left with nothing. Like you just spent all this money, you
Yeah.
haven't got leads. At least like with this, like, if you just do decide for some reason you don't want to do it, at least you've learned skills and you've actually
Yeah.
got something out of it.
Yeah.
Which I think is just so invaluable.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry to answer that question. I was extremely hesitant because of all the money I pumped in, but I quite liked the fact of it. Brandon just seemed so convinced that he will just do everything he needs to do to make sure it works. And I believed him. And yeah, I think it's just, yeah, it was definitely the right decision.
What has changed before you came here and now? Like what results kind of have you seen?
Yeah. So, like I said before, I was always really busy, but that wasn't necessarily from ads. That was from word of mouth, from me just being out there. And plus, I only had me to make sure that my diary was full. As the business has started growing, I've had to now make sure one, two, four people have got work. So by running the ads in the specific way that I've been taught at Where You, it's given me a better scale and better quality of amount of people to just reach out that I would never have had contact with previously. So I went from kind of getting one or two leads a week with my own ads, that I was just constantly pumping content out as well and just being really present, to now not having to do that anywhere near as much. And I probably get at least one lead a day. Some weeks I'll get a few more, dependent on what content I'm putting out. But I feel like without too much effort, I'm managing at least one lead a day, which is great. And they're better quality leads and people that are actually answer the phone or people that are genuinely from the cohort that I'm trying to reach. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, great. And has this had an effect on you personally or professionally, this program?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's built my confidence massively. I rather than waking up every day thinking, I hope today's going to work like yesterday did, or I hope this business is going to keep going. I guess it just gives me more confidence that not only have I got the school to go to be able to connect with somebody if I've got any questions, but it just gives me a little bit more of confidence that I actually know what I'm doing and I can set up an ad, run an ad, and if I've got a new idea, I feel more confident just to test it out rather than just throwing money down the drain, basically.
And what have you valued the most and about the workshop, the program? Like, what have you valued the most about this program and as a whole?
I think getting the kind of insider knowledge on how to set up ads more effectively, knowing what works and what doesn't, knowing how to word ads a little bit better so they don't sound all salesy and fluffy, and so just understanding that, using the Brandon AI has been a godsend. And just feeling like I've got someone to run everything by before I
Yeah.
do it. I don't always agree with him, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
it
don't
definitely
always
helps me.
agree.
It definitely just helps me think in a different way, which I
Yeah.
think's been really helpful. Um, and just knowing that I've got the school sessions whenever I get time to actually get on them, just knowing that they're there is really helpful so that I know I can just jump on and speak to someone.
Okay, and one more question. If anybody was unsure about booking a call or they were on the fence, what would you say to them?
I'd say if you've got the money and you're looking to invest it somewhere, that this is the place to invest it. And I don't say that lightly because I've been there with not necessarily the last few dollars in your bank account, but you're looking at, I need to invest this to get better at something and potentially marketing and ads. Where should I invest it? And I think like I've been singing from the rooftops about this program, and I think if you're going to invest it somewhere, invest it here because you'll get more return. And even if you paid for 10 separate webinars about different ways that you can market, this particular way of learning for me particularly was extremely valuable, the face to face, and then you've got the online support and a community of other people that have gone through this as well, and they give lots of great ideas and advice even when they're not from your particular business sector. Just like, have you tried this or have you thought about that? So yeah, the different pockets of support that you get from all the different ways, dependent on your learning style, something will fit and something will just help you. So yeah, if you're going to invest X amount of money, it needs to go in the right place, and I'd recommend this place.